Hey Scorpios, welcome to Cosmic Lighthouse. My name is Justine. Y'all have been waiting for this video. I'm so excited to be here. I was out without a voice for a hot minute, so if my voice still cracks, I'm just healing. It doesn't matter, we have the sign Scorpio in your chart. If you resonate with this reading, you'll resonate with this reading. Okay, great. Three of Cups just came out in the reverse. I just heard negative ways of thinking, being, and doing, but this could also be a drinking addiction, consuming thoughts. Ooh, man, this could be you or somebody around you. We're just getting into this. Okay, hello. We're just getting into this. The Two of Wands, the Tower in the reverse, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. Scorpio, you are definitely going through this mental health activation, understanding your self-worth. What actually matters to you? Does taking care of yourself matter to you? Do you value your mental health over overworking yourselves or putting yourselves in situations where it's just hurting yourself over and over again? And these are questions that you have to ask yourself. And depending where you are on your timeline, some of you have asked that and you're already in the next stages of understanding, I have to let things end so that new things can begin again. Scorpios, you guys are the Phoenix rising. You are ruled by Pluto. You are a consistent example of evolution and change and growth. And if you do not allow yourself to naturally tap into that, then you're not honoring yourself. And it's hurting yourself. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Nine of Wands. Dude, you're fighting. Again, pick your timeline. Pick your timeline. I just keep hearing fighting to be heard. Top of the deck, Judgment. You want to be heard. Spirit is listening to you loud and clear. You are asking for change in your life. And so what is happening right now? It's a metamorphosis. It's actual change. You have to understand, like, if the tower is in the reverse in your guys' energy, you are already in the midst of transformation. You are already in the midst of this awakening, and it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable thing to rewire and relearn and to understand that situations don't happen to us, they happen for us. Okay, Scorpios. Okay, Four of Swords coming out sideways. You definitely need a rest. If you overwork yourself, you could physically get ill. And I've been there, and I have done that. If you overwork your mind, your mental state becomes a very toxic breeding ground for thought-forming entities. Flavored Vivid taught me about that, and it's something that makes so much sense because we really do have moments where the voices in our head can be a lot louder than our own, and it can be very influential. And so how can you learn to understand, to listen and observe, and be not of the Matrix? Okay, Scorpios. Okay, the Fool card. Y'all, if you are actively choosing to be better, then that is naturally what is going to happen. If you are actively choosing to rewire your brain, then things have to shift and reset. I just heard processing, reprocessing, in your physical reality, because things have to change. They have to change. I look so good. Sorry. Y'all know I be coming on this channel botched as fuck. So, like, I don't care. Welcome to Authenticity. She's duality. The duality of a woman. Oh, no. Hold on. This is giving karma. Choose your timeline. Is your brain going to fight the lesson? With the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this is a lot of energy. Taurus energy, so physical energy. Are you going to fight the change to happen? Because evolution is a consistent thing that happens. It happens within our bodies, it happens with our minds, it happens with our realities. And when we kind of are in this space of understanding that everything flows in a cycle, and that if we allow ourselves to let the spiral guide us instead of trying to control the spiral, things will change. But there has to be some sort of divine intervention that happens. We have this energy again. This could all be fluid too. I'm a messenger for source, so I don't know. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy followed by Capricorn energy. We are about to be in Capricorn season, and we did just have the Gemini full moon. So this is alignment to being exactly where you need to be. If you are in a space of understanding that you want physical change to happen in your life, you have to let things not manifest. I'm hearing bulldozers, okay? Some things have to be moved around in your life so that way new energy can be birthed. For some of you guys could be having a baby if you're in a relationship. But it's also, the Lover's card is so much more than that. It's about the understanding that we have the masculine, the feminine, and then our higher selves. This idea of the Trinity, this idea of the Three of Cups, in essence. You need to learn, that's what this is. This whole lesson is learning how to trust your inner knowing. Three of Swords in the reverse, followed by the World card. Scorpios, there's change happening in your physical reality right now. Some of you may think it's violence, but also that's a mindset thing of understanding how to get out of fight or flight mode, how to allow yourself to be in a space of acceptance. Damn. Real tea with Justine. I don't even think I introduced myself. I don't really remember. We just kind of got into all of that. My name is Justine. Welcome to Cosmiclighthouse. Doctor's Health and Surgery. Some of you guys, again, if you don't allow yourself to take the time and rest that you need, you're going to end up causing more damage to your physical body. So in what ways can you learn how to de-stress? This could be mental health related also. I'm saying it's a mindset thing. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. Go do your things if you need to be. Go and do your adult things. How can you forgive yourself more for making mistakes? For some of you, you have a really hard time forgiving yourself, and what a concept. I need you to understand that when you are in a space of being your own worst enemy, that's what's going to happen in your life. This energy of being your own worst enemy. I don't know what that shuffle is. Dang. You need to learn how to love yourself more, Scorpio. Definitely be aware of people watching you on the internet. You probably already feel this. There's a lot of endings happening in your life. The Tower in reverse, they already happened. Are you worthy enough? What a concept, right? How can you be open to new things, new ways of thinking, being, and doing? How can you be open to... It says be open to dating. How can you be open to allowing yourself to be out again? Do you trust yourself enough to be vulnerable with other people, or is it going to create damage? Okay. Okay. Dang, Scorpio. Honor your evolution. You are enough. I'm telling you. This is a big activation, Scorpio. There is an awakening happening for those who are actively in the vibration of choosing to better themselves. Scorpio, Pluto is in Aquarius. We all felt this shift. We have Mars retrograde, Neptune, Jupiter, Chiron, Mercury. We just had the 12-toe portal. We just had the full moon in Gemini. Where are you? Excuse me, where are you and what are you doing? Stay authentic coming out sideways. You guys are learning how to figure out how to own yourself, how to honor yourself, how to be true to yourself. I'm hearing parent wound. New job opportunities coming out sideways also. Do you value yourself enough? Sorry, let me start this over. Do you, Scorpio, value yourself enough to go after your dreams? Or are you going to allow yourself to stay stagnant in a place because you think that's what you are deserving of? What a concept. This is a huge inner reflection of values, goals, and identity. And Scorpios, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to continuously be evolving. And I think for some of you, you've been just so like not welcoming to the change. And for others of you, you are. Again, choose your timeline. Came out again, doctor, health, and surgery. This is, if you are thinking, again, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor. If you are thinking about going to therapy, I think you should go to therapy. Therapy has changed my life. Have I been in my whole life? Yeah. Have I had a really shitty therapist? Yeah. Have I had a Christian therapist whose husband was my youth pastor and then like drama within her knowing my shit with being in the church? Too much happening, too much energy. Have I had really good therapists? Yeah, it took me a while. I went through EMDR therapy and like I'm coming up on 3 year. Wait a second, let's be so for real. Yeah, this will be the start of I just have completed my second full year in January of graduating from EMDR therapy, and the idea of healing and fixing really dark parts of ourselves takes work and it takes courage. And I still have moments where I have to check in when I fall and I see old ways of thinking, being and doing and old patterns, and I have to just hold space for them and release them because they don't serve me anymore. Your mind can be your greatest enemy if you don't allow yourself to trust yourself enough, you know? Ooh, we're good. Honor Your Revolution is on the back, by the way. This is unconditional love showing up. Dude, when you love yourself and you tap into your heart chakra and you understand that this vibration is limitless, like that is something that I have recognized within myself. Like, no matter what the situation is, I will always love. I will always do what I can to give that vibration so freely because it comes to me so freely. And I will never close off my heart, even if shitty situations happen. Because I understand that in times when I did close off my heart, it made me in a really horrible place of existence. And it made me very unconnected to myself. And like, if we close off our heart, then we're closed off to this abundant resource. So, are you going to allow that to happen? New love entering your life. Are you going to enter this vibration to happen? This consciousness, act on this idea. Y'all, you need to learn how to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, it is a effortless flow of just blessings all around you because it's our natural state. Heal, guys. Work through your insecurities and your traumas and recognize yourself as a person who can make mistakes and grow and learn. You also don't have to be identified by your failures and like, wow, hold on a second. Don't have to identify by only your failures, dude. Like, I I don't want to be identified by just the amount of grief I have experienced in my life, because I have experienced so much joy, and this whole year has been nothing but understanding the duality of grief and love and joy, and just like how magical of an experience is it for me to be able to expand myself. And Scorpios, I feel like you guys are craving some sort of expansion, and the expansion is within yourself. Bitch, we're getting deep. We're getting deep. Let's keep going. I do want to kind of keep this a shorter message. And we'll see what goes on. I might honestly just close this reading out right now. Let's close this reading out and go from there. Because I do want to do Capricorn's readings. I just haven't been out for a while with my voice, so I want to see how many I can do. Definitely cleanse your energy in your house. Cleanse your energy in your mind. Your physical space is a reflection of your mental space. Seeds are being planted, dude. Come on, guys. Be smart right now. Final messages for Scorpios. Thank you. Indecision in the reverse. Like this, you know where you're going. You may not know, but your soul knows. Source knows. God knows. The universe knows. This label, whatever this connection is. There's a deep sense of sovereignty when we learn how to just surrender and trust. And I think, Scorpios, you are in this space of understanding what it will do for your life if you just surrender. DNA activation coming out sideways. You're definitely going through a DNA activation right now. Obsession in the reverse. I'm telling you, this is watching others on social media, narcissism. I told you, you guys know somebody's stalking you on social media. It's... could be even towards yourself. You could even be looking at older pictures of yourselves and doing this really deep dive of comparison of who you once were. I used to have very bad body dysmorphia. I had eating disorders. I treated my body very poorly. And I remember when I was very addicted to drugs, and I look at my Instagram and see those pictures of myself and be like, oh, I'm skinny. Is she a skinny legend? And I was like, look at your eyes. Look at your face. You look like death. And I had to delete those pictures to be like, because for a while, when I became sober, because I was at my heaviest, I got really addicted to drugs, and then I became my skinniest. And so it was a really, really fast transition for me. And I had to remove specific images of myself from my lowest point. And I like still have them. I can still see some of them. But like I'll look at these moments, and you can see when you love yourselves. And for some of you, you could be different things. You guys could be going through looking back at old pictures of yourselves and trying to get old bodies, but not doing it toxically. For others of you, okay, the thought just disappeared. I have ADHD, guys. Okay, if it comes back, it comes back, whatever. You have choices, confusion, crossroads, meditate for answers, and then twin flame, eternal love, same heart. Some of you guys could be in a very spiritual union right now. If that is something that you resonate with, for others of you, this is an activation within your masculine, your feminine, and your higher self energy. This is the lover's energy. Some of you guys really need to meditate. Stimulus response. You're refusing to repeat patterns. I want to clarify this. You like how I said I was going to close this reading and that didn't happen? Tell me about this indecision and obsession. What is this in the reverse? I can't shuffle these like normal because my nails are so long and this deck is so tiny. What is this indecision and obsession? Thank you. Ten of Swords coming out sideways. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Things are happening. This is a lot of past karmic energy that you guys could be releasing. Again, more mindset energy. Comparison is the thief of joy. That has been something that so many different people in my life keep reminding me. And it keeps coming up everywhere. And it's so true. The only person that we can ever compare ourselves to is ourselves. And don't hurt yourself if you've fallen backwards. You know what I mean? Y'all see that? The Tower card followed by the Five of Cups. Dude. This is pain. Somebody is drinking their feelings away. Somebody is drinking their feelings away. Some of you guys are trying to run from your reality, and that's not happening. If you don't make the change, the universe is going to do it for you. Continuing a pattern and expecting the same results is insanity. And what a hard slap of truth in our face. Because it forces us to see and be in uncomfortable energy. And that's what this energy is about. The Tower is Scorpio energy. It is Mars energy. You very much are in the space of battling with your own ego. Bottom of the deck, you have the Moon card in the reverse. All illusions have been revealed. Karma, I told you. Justice in the reverse. This is karmic energy. Talk about this DNA activation. Thank you so much. The Knight of Pentacles. It came out again. The Knight of Pentacles in your energy is very important because the Knight of Pentacles is understanding that by honoring your physical self and doing things here in the physical, it will change your life. Scorpios, you have an opportunity of a lifetime to get your shit together because you care and give enough of a fuck about yourself to change. Ooh! Some of you don't, though. Some of you are going to continue to choose in the chaos with the Emperor in the reverse, followed by the Five of Wands. Choose your timeline. Figure out balance. What is this crossroads? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Definitely clearing your mind. Meditation, journaling, reading, unplugging. I just start creating new thought patterns. That's really cool. And as well as neurons. Some of you need to go into hermit mode. And I feel like Capricorn season is going to really influence you guys to work with physical energy. Y'all ready, Scorpios? I'm ready. Tell me about this twin flame energy. The Nine of Wands, followed by the Nine of Cups. You definitely are going through a change. There's magic here. Capricorn energy. When it comes to balancing out our inner energy, it's not going to be easy. Got it. You have to understand the difference between the darkness and the light, where you had to be a wounded warrior or versus when you were celebrated for it. This is intense, Scorpio. This is balance. This is about loving yourself enough to make the right choices and recognize that everything is a lesson. Scorpios, babes, what are we doing? You're definitely going through an ascension. Shut the fuck up. Insanity loop. Repeating past mistakes. Fell on the ground. Rite of passage. Self-mastery voyage. I'm telling you, this is in low vibrations, and shadow self, you guys, and ego, shifting. Scorpios, there's a lot of individuals in your energy right now. I would highly recommend doing a salt bath, an aura cleanse, recognizing what's your energy versus another's, recognizing what are projections and what is actually energy of your shadow, and understanding that if you're going through a physical DNA activation, it's going to be uncomfortable because you're awakening to higher levels of consciousness. Somebody said that healing is easy. That's why people don't heal. That's why people don't do it. I'm going to end this out with romance cards. Yeah, here you are, the bottom of the deck, Scorpios. You're exactly where you need to be, guys. It may not feel like it. It may be uncomfortable, but you're exactly where you need to be. Alright, now we're actually closing this reading out. Scorpio placements. Closing out the reading for Scorpio placements. Children, your love life is being affected by your children. You're definitely doing some inner child work healing. Working on abandonment wounds. That's a big one. Damn. And it's all about layers. When we work on ourselves, when we work on ourselves, it's not just going to be one thing and then it's done. It's going to be a consistent flow of understanding the shadow, understanding our light, and understanding the duality of it all. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You need to romanticize the fuck out of your life, Scorpios. You need to love yourself. You need to look at yourself and love yourself. There needs to be so much mantra about self-love and self-worth being spoken to you every day. How are you speaking to yourself? How are your words and actions influencing your reality, Scorpios? Top of the deck, chemistry. Magnetic. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I'm telling you, this frequency of love. For some of you, this is romantic. For others of you, I'm going to keep going with the huge energy of this message, which is understanding that when we open up our heart, and love is the highest vibrational frequency in the universe, it's going to be magnetic. And it's going to be abundant. And it's going to be limitless. It's going to be limitless. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. More childhood energy. You need to have fun right now, Scorpios. Right now, you need to learn how to love your life. Be silly. Be goofy. Yes, it's really dark. And our world can be a very dark place. But right now, I need you to understand that you can find light. And you are that light, Scorpios. Bottom of the deck, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. I need you to understand that sometimes we come into this world with specific karmas from past lives that we have to go through. You guys, some of you are feeling like you should get an astrology reading. Definitely do that. I don't do that, but definitely do some resource and look into ways of expanding your mind and loving yourself more, because at the end of the day, Scorpios, you deserve to love yourself because the universe wants to love you. This was an intense and fun reading. I missed you guys. See you later.